Good.
All right, and we're back. I can see now.
Yeah, you guys.
Breaking news: Saquon, Galladay, and Tony are all out for Sunday's game against the Panthers.
Woo! Go Giants.
It's almost like I expected them to play. Just kidding.
Jacob,
Do we count this season as lost yet?
I counted it lost after the first.
Did you
game.
actually? I counted it lost after losing Saquon and Galladay and the entire offense.
Did you not see our roster like at all?
Bro, our roster's kind of poop.
Yeah, so like I kind of had it lost.
That's okay.
Instantly.
When we trade for Nick Chubb,
that's not happening.
It's never gonna happen.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so
sell the team, Mara.
On predictions, Dan and I both went 7-6, and Vin won with an 8-5 record. Clearly, Vin and I lost the lock.
What's the punishment for this week's lock? What should we do?
Whoa,
I did say something. My idea was
get slapped in the face.
No.
Damn.
But my idea was to have, let's say, so if I were to lose, these two fools would pick what I wear for the show on next week.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I think we should do something like that. And if we all end up losing, then we're gonna all look ridiculous.
If we all end up losing,
end
up losing, Jacob and I will wear Jets jerseys and Danny will wear a Giants jersey.
I'm fine with that. But I think that would be a cool idea. I think kind of.
Or we can make Danny wear a Rangers jersey.
I mean, I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
Vote in the comments.
Loser has the other two pick their.
Vote in the comments below what you want the punishment to be.
Anyways,
I know.
Let's head into things.
Yeah.
Let's start off. The Washington football team.
The Thursday night game. Who do you guys think's gonna win the Thursday night game?
The Thursday night game already happened.
Yeah, I know. The Cleveland Browns won.
Case Keenum game.
Bro, Case Keenum, elite.
Case Keenum is elite.
All right.
Yeah. Anyways, the football team at the Packers.
Our
favorites.
Are we really gonna have to discuss this?
Or are we?
I mean,
Green.
We've got the best quarterback wide receiver duo in the league since
Green Bay.
Its inception.
Well, we got what's next?
Kansas City at Tennessee. To be clear, we all pick Green Bay.
Yes.
Kansas City at Tennessee. Kansas City 4.5 point.
Both favorites. Teams riding momentum off a big win.
Kansas City does not look good though.
But neither does Tennessee.
Also, I wouldn't consider Washington a big one for Kansas City.
I mean, they were 2-3, so avoiding 2 and 4.
I'm not going by records, but by week.
Well, no, I'm going off momentum.
And Tennessee upset, the team that I picked for the Super Bowl. So
yeah, but like outside of Derrick Henry, like
all you need is Derrick Henry.
Yeah. I know, but like, what is Tennessee like? I would say they have good wide receivers, but like I haven't seen
AJ Brown and Julio Jones.
What have they done?
AJ Brown had an awesome game last week.
Did he?
Against Buffalo.
And Julio Jones had a phenomenal catch as well.
I expected so much more out of those two when the season started.
You still have Derrick Henry.
I
mean, but like, what happens if Derrick Henry goes down with an injury?
I'm going to pick Tennessee,
but he's not injured.
But what if he does?
But that's that. You could say, what if Mahomes goes down?
Then you put in Blaine Gabbert.
Blaine Gabbert's not their backup.
Well, they should.
Chad Henne is.
I forgot about.
Oh my God!
What if Tyreek Hill goes down? What?
Did Chad Henne play?
You put in Mecole Hardman. You're number 3 receiver in fantasy.
Currently my number 2 because Amari Cooper and Emmanuel Sanders.
Who's playing in this game again?
Kansas City and Tennessee.
Give me Tennessee. I don't care.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Tana goat.
Tana sucks.
Tana Dolphins.
Atlanta at Miami.
Two stinky teams.
This is my lock.
Oh, really?
I have Miami covering the 2.5 point spread.
I think this is the game where Tua Tagovailoa proves all the haters wrong and has a decent game. I'm picking the Fins, and I really hope they win because I really hope Tua pans out in this league.
I think the Dolphins stink this year.
So and I think the Falcons stink.
I'm taking the Falcons.
That's fair. Both teams stink. Next game, Carolina at the Giants.
Sammy Sam, his semi-returned to New York.
He already returned. No, he didn't. He played the Jets.
Well, he didn't return. He still kicked the
daylights.
Yeah, but so this is like the Giants are home, right? So this is Sam.
Yeah.
Sammy Sam's returned to MetLife.
Because I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm taking Sammy Sam too. I love you, Darnold.
Vincent.
He's picking the Giants.
Yeah.
The Giants.
It's the year of the Giants. I don't have
Tony, Kenny Galladay, and Saquon Barkley, and Vince.
I don't have any
justification
for picking the Giants. Just hear these words right now. Daniel Jones is going to be running around the field like Mike. He's going to style on the
Like
Panthers.
Mike Glennon?
No, like Mike Vick.
I think Glennon.
I think Glennon too. That man's
Alright.
fast.
All right.
But yeah, I think this is gonna be either a high scoring game or a Panthers beat the poop out of the Giants game.
I think it's the second one.
Well, I think it's the former.
The Jets at the
it's
Pats.
New England. I'm not even bothering. Last time, I don't
Wow,
want to
Danny.
talk about
You know
it.
what, Danny? You know what?
Don't pick the Jets.
You know what, Danny?
Don't do it.
Jacob,
What?
I'm gonna pick the Jets.
All right, your funeral.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I think
Your
we need to drug
funeral.
test Ben. I'm taking New England.
Yeah.
Much as I despise the city of Boston.
Shout out to Mac Jones.
Wait,
though.
you
He's
don't
pretty-
you don't
pretty
like
good.
you don't like all their tight ends that they have? They have so many,
Hunter Henry's pretty dope.
and they
So-
signed
so John
Chanu.
Cincy at Baltimore.
This is my lock. I think Cincinnati's going to cover, but I also think Baltimore's going to win.
Really?
Yes.
It's a very interesting.
I
thing
think-
that Danny's going for right here.
I think Joe Burrow is going to do. My head hurts. Okay, just give me the Bengals. I can't think of what I was gonna say.
Okay. I'm taking Baltimore.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Baltimore just beats the everything out of teams, and I think that's not going to change this week. What did Baltimore do to the Chargers? Oh yeah, 34-6.
Holy
Yeah,
heck.
that was a beatdown.
By the way, we all picked the Chargers that
Yeah,
game.
no, that was a
Um,
beatdown.
Yeah, so we were talking about momentum earlier. Yeah, Baltimore has that momentum. Philly at Vegas. Vegas is favored by 3 points.
Knock on wood if you're with me, gentlemen.
We cannot do that anymore.
Yeah, you don't.
Vin,
you
we
can't
cannot
really do
knock on
that.
wood
That's,
anymore.
Wait, I thought that was Mark
That is-
Davis.
No,
that
that
was
is
no,
a-
that
Oh!
was John.
that was
that was
John
John
Gruden.
Gruden. So we can never.
I
knock-
apologize. I
we
redact my statement.
We can never knock
Um,
on wood again.
Pick the Raiders if you're with me, gentlemen. How about that? Is that better?
I'm gonna pick the Raiders.
I'm
but
also gonna pick the
we
Raiders.
we can never knock on wood again.
I mean,
That was,
in behind closed doors we can.
No, we cannot.
I mean,
I'm just-
They
No,
are back
Danny,
in
you're
the
right.
black hole. It's Philly. Yeah, I'll pick the
Jalen's
Raiders.
gonna get hurt.
Detroit at the Rams. The
Ah,
Rams
dog.
favored by 15 points.
If there's any team to get their first win of the season,
Oh, jeez.
it's not the Detroit
Hey.
Lions. I'm picking the Rams.
And the Rams did allow the Jets to get their first win last year, but this Rams team is different.
And
Yeah,
that Lions
I'm
team is
picking
different.
I'm picking
And
the
Matthew
Rams.
Stafford.
I'm also picking the
This
Rams.
is, I'm so. I think I was really happy that Matthew Stafford finally is on a good team.
By the way, this is
Oh,
Matt,
this is the Matthew Stafford return.
this is a Matt
game.
Stafford, Jared Goff revenge game.
Oh, jeez.
Watch Jared Goff. Absolutely.
Hey, Jared Goff.
Watch
bro,
him.
he
Watch him
can do it.
return to Super Bowl. I'm not even gonna say Super Bowl for him because he played like dog ass in the Super Bowl. But next game,
Houston at Arizona, the biggest spread of the week.
Houston at
Hu-
Arizona.
Arizona is favored by
Oh,
17 and a half points.
I'm going to.
this would be the game Arizona loses.
I'm taking the Cardinals.
I'm also.
Vin, what's
taking
your
the
lock, by
Cardinals.
the way, dude?
My lock.
Yeah.
It's the next one.
My lid. I'm
Yeah.
picking the Cardinals.
Oh, actually, you said you.
The Texans could win, but like they're not.
Yeah, I don't think the Texans are gonna win at all. Houston, Arizona will stay undefeated. By the way, JJ Watt revenge game.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of revenge games.
Chicago at Tampa Bay.
This is my lock. I am choosing Chicago to cover the spread, but I'm also like Danny picking Tampa Bay to win.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, that offense can't really get going for Chicago.
Bro, what are you
But
talking?
Tampa's even without Antonio Brown this week,
The Justin
they
Fields.
still got.
it's gonna be good.
They still got Mike Evans.
Chicago
and,
has Danny's
Chris
favorite receiver,
Godwin.
Darnell Mooney.
Darnell Mooney.
Darnell
Danny, are
Mooney.
you taking the?
I'm not. I'm taking Tampa Bay. Don't worry.
Really?
Oh, right. So
Why would I pick the Bears?
Because Darnell Mooney.
I think the only reason why I know who Darnell Mooney is because for two reasons. One, he's been on he's been the top receiver on the waiver wire for like a month.
I picked him up.
And what's it? Demergis made us do like
Yep.
Demergis thing.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Demergis. Gotta love Mike.
Yeah.
I want to be like Mike.
All right.
Indy at San Fran.
Ooh, another. Oh, isn't Jimmy G back this week?
Jimmy
Jimmy
G
G
is
is back.
back, but
Ooh.
I'm gonna pick the Colts.
Really? Explain.
I don't know. I like Carson Wentz. Jonathan Taylor is a beast.
Oh, Carson Wentz is back too.
He's
been
never
back.
left.
He's never left.
Oh, they just.
So
I forgot he just sucks.
I'm taking Indianapolis.
I'm also taking Indianapolis. I don't know. I have San Francisco is a weird team this year. They're not fully healthy right now. And I feel like the Colts are just, a little bit better. So I'm just gonna ride with that.
Well, breaking news: 49ers send Colts to Glue Factory after they wallop them on Sunday. Give me the boys out in the Bay.
And then
Monday night, New Orleans at Seattle.
Waiting all day for a Monday night, gentlemen.
This is
that's
Geno
Sunday
versus Jameis. Oh my goodness!
Two of the most memest. Was that the word? Memest quarterbacks.
Geno versus Jameis.
Wow. The famous Jameis versus the Eli
Low
killer.
key, kind of want to change my lock, but I'm gonna keep it.
You can change it.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it for the culture.
For the culture?
MIA baby. 305.
It's been a 305.
New Orleans is favored by 4.5, and I think they stomp out the Seahawks. I don't think it's close.
Did the Seahawks beat the? No,
they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't, right?
Just last week, I will clarify, the Steelers did beat the Seahawks 23-20.
Overtime, right?
I do not. I believe so, but I do not have that down. And last week, New Orleans, I believe, did they have a bye?
I think they had a bye. Kamara didn't play.
I'm kind of feeling the Jameis train, to be honest. Like, I just don't like. Geno Smith is not a full-fledged starting quarterback in the league.
The Jets fan in me is,
and he never will be.
Pick Seattle.
And the Giants fan in me wants to smash this table after what Ben McAdoo did to Geno Smith.
I'm gonna pick Seattle.
Wow.
Danny's riding with Seattle for a second straight week.
Put me on the Jameis train, Jacob.
I love Jameis Winston. I love Jameis Winston, but I also, I don't know. I think Seattle.
By the way, I'd like to put in mind the only game that I have deteriorated from everyone else on is the Kansas City Tennessee game.
I think this is the only game that I have different too.
I have a lot of differences.
You have the.
I have the Falcons. Actually, I picked the
Danny,
Falcons.
you have the Falcons. You have Seattle. Danny, you have two.
Vin has a lot.
Gotta be different, bro.
The Giants, the Jets, the Bungles.
Yep.
Boom, boom. Niners. Vin has 4.
Damn right I do.
We have a lot of differences.
We do. Here, let me just fill this out. So I picked Miami. Danny, you picked Cincy. And Vin, you picked the Bears.
The Bears to cover. And
so
Tampa to win.
We each 6 games, 6 different locks, 6 different teams to cover.
Yeah, look at us go.
Look at us.
6 different locks.
Yes, because we have
3 locks.
Vin, including last week. It's been 6.
Yeah.
So,
Bucks and 6.
All right. It is
2-11. 2-11 in 35 seconds.
Do you guys want to talk about, I guess?
I would actually like to bring up the Jack Eichel business.
Go ahead.
Go for it, yeah.
So if you don't know, now you know.
Jack Eichel's been wanting out of Buffalo for a long time.
But recently, like yesterday or the day before, the trade talks started to heat up. Sources close to the NHL saying about 5 or 6 teams were in the mix or in talks at least. Those teams, I do not know who they are. I could easily probably guess some of them, like the Rangers, the Ducks, Washington even, maybe. I mean, the Devils also.
I don't think the Devils are going to make a trade.
The big question hanging over like every franchise's head is, who are you giving up? How much are you giving up? And will it be worth it?
Well, he's hurt, right?
Yeah.
He's hurt.
He comes with a lot of injury. He comes with a lot of risk. And I think that Buffalo's asking price is too high because let's take the Rangers for example, right?
What are they asking? Are you going to name the asking price right now?
I think if I mean it's going to vary per team. So I'll go to the Rangers and I'll go to the Devils. I think if you're the Rangers and you're trying to trade for Jack Eichel, they're probably going to ask for either Kakko and Lafreniere. They're going to ask for Hedl. They're going to ask for maybe Lundqvist or Kravtsov. Obviously, they're going to want a couple picks. So it's like,
so you're basically trading away your entire future for. I mean, Eichel
for an injury, a risked, a injury-prone center who hasn't been what he's been in years.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the Devils, I mean, you could trade Ty Smith, you could trade Luke Hughes, you could trade Nolan Foote.
I will not be trading Luke Hughes for anything.
Well, I mean,
you're not
the Devils GM.
I know, but if they trade Luke Hughes, everyone riots.
So basically what I'm trying to get at here, gentlemen, is with the Jack Eichel nonsense. Like, do you think he will be traded. And if you do think he'll be traded, where do you think he's going to end up?
Well, he'll definitely get out of Buffalo.
I don't know where he's gonna get though. I don't think Buffalo's gonna get what they want. I feel like they're asking for way too much.
They're gonna. It's gonna come to a point where it's gonna be a reality check because they're gonna keep asking for that price, and no one's gonna give it to them unless you. I mean, I think there are some dumb GMs that will do it, but Buffalo's just gonna keep asking for it, and I think they might honestly hold till the deadline, just be like, okay, we got the last second now. Let's just try and get something out of this. So, yeah, I think they'll. I don't know exactly where. I don't know if I can give you a spot, but I will say he won't be playing for Buffalo. I don't think he'll play for Buffalo.
Okay, Danny?
I don't think. Obviously, I think he's gonna get traded too. I mean, I know the Devils aren't trading for him because I feel like that wouldn't make sense for where they are right now.
Well, you never know.
But
the Rangers were in a great spot a couple years ago, and they traded Callahan for San Luis. So trades are can happen anytime before the trade deadline. You know what this reminds me of, Jacob? Sorry, Danny, go ahead.
I mean, I don't. If you want me to be honest, I mean, you guys know I'm not the hockey guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning it this year. I'm committing.
He is.
But
we're proud of him.
I don't know enough about a bunch of the teams to where I can predict where he's going to end up because I can predict the. Can I predict the situation?
Sure.
I think there's going to be a team that's on the cusp of the playoffs and needs to bolster it and try to make a cup run. I don't think it's going to be a team that's in. I
could honestly see that happening.
I don't know what team is projected to be that, but whatever team is, I think they're gonna be like, okay, I think this is our year.
I think
let's go.
I think it'll be
on.
more so not a team trying to get like into the playoff race, but a team in the playoff race looking to
add more talent,
looking to add more and like push past that brink.
This
so
is it possible?
Kind of similar to what Boston did with Taylor Hall.
Yeah. Is it possible for the Lightning to do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
but they're not. This kind of gives me like the same vibes as the Melo situation when he came to the Knicks, when it was like, okay, I'm gonna be a free agent at the end of the year. I'm probably gonna sign with the Knicks, which he most likely would have, right?
Yes, but at the same time, you could look at the Paul George situation where the Lakers decided not to pull the trigger because they thought he was gonna go there. And then he ended up resigning, and now the Lakers don't have Paul George.
Well, but
most likely,
I think I got traded.
The thing that scares me most about this Jack Eichel situation is it reminds me so much of the Carmelo Anthony situation that I fear for my life that Dolan was going to do the exact same thing he did with Melo. I mean,
does he have a
because Melo wanted to come home. Like he went to Syracuse. Like, he grew up in Baltimore, but like he also did like I heard an interview that like he talked like his uncle like was so very close with St. John. So like Melo was very tied to New York, and we knew that. Like Eichel isn't like tied to New York.
Yeah, true, I guess, but like I just don't want that stupid jazz playing idiot. I'm not gonna say his name, James Dolan. I just don't want like he should have no business like dealing with the day-to-day operations of a professional sports franchise. Like that's not what an owner does. An owner hires executives, leaves that job to them. Your job is to make sure your team doesn't go bankrupt. Okay, you're not going to trade away depth. You're not going to trade away key players for a rental, a prone rental, and a guy who in 5 years could easily not be playing in the league.
How old is he right now?
Jack Eichel?
Yeah.
23, 24. But
he's young.
Doesn't mean 5 years he'll be out of the league due to injury. We've seen it happen so many athletes. The guy what's his name?
Jack Eichel is in his age 25 season.
Exactly. David Wilson. Remember David Wilson on the Giants?
Yeah.
How he had to retire because of injury?
Well, that was also because he broke his neck.
Yeah. And Eichel's had neck injuries.
Fair enough.
This man couldn't be playing. This man could as not be playing in the NHL in the next decade. So trading for him, off the table. No, not gonna happen in my opinion. But that's just me.
Hey, you said yourself. You never know.
It's true.
All right.
Very true.
Anything
else to add, gentlemen?
I think
I got nothing. Just like to point out, 2 seasons ago, Jack Eichel did finish 8th in the Hart Trophy voting.
Which, if you don't know, is just basically the MVP.
Yeah,
in hockey.
And last year he did only play 21 games, but in those 21 games, he had 18 points.
How many
2 goals and 16 assists.
How many games did they play last year? 60 something?
I do not know.
Like 64, 65.
Give me a second. Buff. Close.
I think Buffalo went like 15 and
15, 34 and 7. So if it's just some quick maths, it's 22. 66. Yeah, 66 games.
So yeah,
Meaning that Eichel missed out on 45 games
So
last year.
2/3 of the season.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And he's still hurt now.
Is he like is it like a Ben Simmons situation where he doesn't want to play at all?
no, he's just recovering.
Okay, so like if he's healthy, he's going to play.
Yeah, and I mean he can honestly as well stay in Buffalo. I mean they've started off the season undefeated.
It's 2 games in.
Yeah, but still compared to last season, it's better. They were garbage last season.
So just
They
to
are
clarify,
garbage.
he has a herniated disc in his neck, and he has a herniated disc. Desk.
He has a
desk in his neck. Desk in his neck. And he
Desk in his neck.
he wants to get it
Disc
fixed
in
as
his
soon as
neck. There you
possible.
go.
So right now it's looking like Eichel's trying to get the surgery,
Buffalo
but
won't let him
Buffalo won't let him.
Buffalo is denying his request to get surgery.
That's stupid.
So they might as well just trade him for like the rest until.
Why would
when
you?
does his contract expire, Eichel?
Jack Eichel.
This is like when the Jets didn't allow dude.
Kalichio Semele.
Yeah, they didn't
He
allow.
signed an 8-year, $80 million contract with the Sabres, including a $15 million signing bonus. Hold up.
That was probably like 2 years ago. So he's got 6
Why
more
would
years
you,
of Buffalo.
do you know why they're not letting him?
Because they're.
Because that the Jets did the same
let's
thing.
see.
Where
So
they're just like,
he's-
dude, just let him do it. He's hurt.
He has this year, then next 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4 more years under contract after this year.
Honestly, just trade the guy, let him get the surgery, and let him recover.
So he's not going to play this year.
No, I don't think he should. He shouldn't play this year.
Yeah, he's hurt.
He could literally hurt himself even more. He could potentially paralyze himself.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's
Because Buffalo is an incompetent franchise in front office.
opting to not letting, because that's exactly what happened with Osmele. They didn't let him get the surgery. I'm just like, dude, just let him do it. Like, I'd rather have someone healthy than like. I'd rather have someone healthy. Like I
understand. Yeah, it's
you know what I mean.
It's a pretty BS situation, honestly.
I agree.
Like a man's health is at stake here, and you're being like, nah, Chief, sorry. Like how do you sleep at night? I would love to know. But
all right,
I don't think we have any. I mean, if that's it,
believe anything else you want to bring up? Go Vittori, I guess. Costa, you are you just stink at at most things except for fighting. It's
you
pretty
poop
good
your
fighting,
pants on purpose.
That's all I gotta say.
Jacob, any closing remarks?
Go Gales.
Go Gales.
Go Gales. Thank
Go
you all
Gales.
so very much for watching.
Yes,
I hope your Friday was fantastic.
Thank you
and
guys for watching.
Have a fantastic
Shout out to
weekend.
the rowing team going ahead of the Charles this week.
Yes.
Let's get top half. Let's
Shout
go,
out
boys.
to Ricky Marino. Just cuz.
Okay.
Sweet.
Thanks
All
for
right.
watching, guys. See you next Friday.
Adios.
All right. See you guys. And then just hit dismiss.